Hi everyone, in this next video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 practical ways to build authentic relationships as a CEO. So make sure you don't miss out. Keep watching. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Selena Elamoon and I have been an intuitive business coach for the past 11 years. I've worked with entrepreneurs, I've worked with leaders, I've worked with CEOs, and one of the things that I found is that the better you have the capacity to create authentic relationships, the better you will do in your business. What I mean by that is if you know how to foster trust, if you know how to foster collaboration, you're gonna have more long-term success. This is because you build trust and you build loyalty with your colleagues and your team. So stay tuned to learn how to actually build these relationships in a practical, authentic manner. All right, so the number one secret that you need to know to build authentic and meaningful relationships in the workplace is to become a present listener. What I mean by that is to do away with all distractions. Allow yourself to make eye contact with the people that you're interacting with and really make a point to listen. Don't just listen to the words that they're saying, but take in their body language, take in some of the feelings that they might be feeling, and really notice what inspires them and what makes them tick. You also want to make sure that they know that you're actively listening. One way to make sure that they know this is to start mirroring back some of the things that they're saying so that you can be clear as to what it is that they're expressing, and you're able to do it by paraphrasing it so they recognize that you're really taking in exactly what they mean and that there's no communication that has gone crossed. The second most important way to build authentic and meaningful relationships is to show some vulnerability. Now, I know this is a really tough one for CEOs because so many CEOs feel like they're alone in the world and that everybody is looking up to them and banking on them to get things done. But what I can tell you is that when people see you as being human, they're going to respect you more and they're going to appreciate you more. And all you have to do in order to showcase that is to take responsibility when you make a mistake. Admit to yourself and admit to anybody around you when there's something that you have done that hasn't quite been up to par. This will help people realize that you're human as well and that it is okay once in a while to make a mistake as long as you take accountability and own up to it. I also advise you to start sharing some of your struggles and some of the challenges that you've overcome in order to become the CEO you are today. This is not going to only inspire other people, but they're also going to realize that there's a significant degree of relatability that they can have with you. This will make you feel less alone, and it will also make them feel more connected to you, which will build trust. Practical step number 3 is about investing in people's growth. In order to invest in their growth, you want to ask questions to the people on your team. Find out what their career aspirations are. See where they are and see where they want to go. And ask yourself if you can create a growth plan for every single one of them to be able to get to where they want to be. This could be things like supporting them in some kind of certification or education process, or just allowing them to step into boardroom meetings or other interesting places where they can learn to become the person that they want to be. By doing this, you're showing that you really care about their progress, and you're also enhancing the level of happiness in the workplace. Step number 4 is all about being consistent and reliable. You always want to set your expectations clearly and you want to follow through on your promises. But what's just as important is to show up for your team consistently. When there's a problem that needs your attention, be very, very driven to show up all the time, because the more consistent you are, the more trust you build with your team. The more your team trusts you, the more invested they will be psychologically, emotionally, and physically in ensuring that this team is harmonious and cared for because you are leading by example. In fact, if there are times where you might not be able to show up after doing this over a period of time, other people may actually step into your position to start showing up in these places because you have led by example and showed them exactly what that looks like. You will be applauded by doing this. Okay, so the 5th and the final way to form meaningful connections is to actually celebrate both big and small wins that take place in your company and on the team. This is so important because when people feel that they're being celebrated, they're that much more excited to be on your team. And all you have to do is something small, like write them a handwritten note or send out an email to everybody congratulating them for something that they did. You can even throw someone a party if they did something exceptional on your team. This looks like a small thing, but in fact, it really does give people a sense of achievement. And when they feel that you are recognizing their achievement, they're that much more excited to be a part of your team. Now, I know building powerful relationships that are lasting and meaningful isn't always easy. It definitely takes consistency, but when you actually show up consistently, you form a reliable structure within the team. And what this does is it helps people to link into your vision, and it helps them to work as a team collaboratively towards your vision in such a way where there's this burst of enthusiasm, positivity, and even excitement. Now, the key is to make sure that you are continuously being reliable, but you're also showing that you genuinely care about the people on your team. This doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard. You can even just tweak little things here and there, like rather than just showing up to a meeting and asking everybody about their stats that day, you can show up and ask everybody how their weekend was, what's going on in their world that's interesting. Ask them about their children or their partner or a vacation that they recently took. Show that you actually want these people to have happy, meaningful lives outside of the workplace. This will do wonders for your corporation. Hey, so if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more mind-blowing information for CEOs to build a peaceful life from the inside out. And if you're interested in working with me, please reach out to me. You can reach me at my email address, which is posted in the description box below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in more transformational content for CEOs, be sure to click on the link in the description box below. You will get access to all of my free live upcoming webinars where I help support you at a deeper level. See you then.